Okay, that was fairly easy. I just had these two guys together. But without further ado, let's go ahead and launch. We'll just use the solid boosters for now. In 3, 2, 1, go! Yeah, so this is really hard to control right now. I probably could have used some aerodynamic fins or something like that. But we'll make things work. And there we go. So we're doing much better now. And we're well on our way to orbit. Just about to fully do our gravity turn. Let's take a crew report. Transmit it since we have the power. And we'll observe some goo samples. Transmit it. Yeah, once we ditch this stage, we're basically... Oh, I forgot to do my gravity turn. Yeah, as I was saying, once we ditch this stage, we're basically out of the free science, essentially, by transmitting. Because we won't be regenerating electricity. Apoapsis is still climbing, although maybe not fast enough. Although we're only 30 kilometers up. Yeah, we should be able to make it to orbit. Maybe just not on this first stage alone. No, it looks like we'll have to resort to using our second stage. But that's okay. It just might mean we don't land on the moon, we just orbit it. That'll probably be a later decision, decide if we land or orbit. And stage... But yeah, we still have plenty of thrust in this guy. Oh! And I should pay attention more often. So yeah, the orbit's gonna be easy. And there we are in space. Let's warp to our apoapsis. And get ourselves in a proper orbit. There we go, that'll do. No need wasting fuel. So let's go to the moon, guys. We'll set up our maneuver node, and I'll bring you back once I'm ready to do this burn. Okay guys, 1 minute burn. So, let's go. So basically, SAS off because I can't afford to use the power. So just fine controls and yeah, just try to do it as well as I can manually. Maybe SAS on for just for the burn. It's not using it too quickly. I might have enough to land, but I don't think I'm gonna risk it. In my off-camera playthrough, I did that once and stranded Jeb, and it wasn't so great. So, yeah, we'll just get him orbiting the moon, and before I must make sure to watch my burn there. Actually, we can close you and do the rest by hand. I don't know why it does that, but that's not what the orbit is. There, we'll do it like that. Hopefully that'll be pretty good. We'll see when we get out there. But yeah, so I'm gonna basically take mystery goo samples and an EVA report and a crew report when I'm around the moon. See, there we go. That's better. Actually, let's fix that so that we get an well, we won't get a direct return, but we can get an equatorial return, making it easier. There we go, that's pretty good. Doesn't need to be exact, just close enough that we don't have to worry about how we're going to return. And periapsis is 62 kilometers. It's a little high, but probably good enough. And yeah, we should have enough to enter orbit and break orbit of the moon. That shouldn't take too much. There we go. Well, actually, where would this end us up? Oh, only a little ways out. No, not worth it. So, let's set up a maneuver node here, just to make life easy. There we go, that's probably good enough. And so, turn off time warp, get ourselves pointed. Try not to waste too much electricity. Yeah, that's good enough. It's gonna drift a bit anyways. It's only a 17-second burn too, so doesn't have to be ultra precise, but that's okay. There we go, guys. We're in orbit of the moon. So, let's take a crew report. We'll save it for later. We'll observe the mystery goo. Save that. Save that. And Jeb. Look at the moon. There it is. Time for an EVA report. And a screenshot. Okay, let's get back on board. Do a couple orbits, maybe. And bring you back home. Yeah, a couple orbits just for good measure. This will actually also allow us to land somewhere close to the light side of the planet. So, maneuver node to break orbit. That's basically all we need right there. A little more, a little less. There we go. So, guys, we'll see you back on Kerbal. And where are we projected to come in? Well, not at KSC, but that's okay. Probably somewhere around here. Maybe out here. Anyways, doesn't really matter. We might get lucky and get a new biome. But that's not really too much of a concern. And we're in the atmosphere. Parachutes are deployed. We can turn SAS off. We'll lower the landing gear. And now all we have to do is land. Which shouldn't be too hard. How high are we above the surface? Still over 2 clicks. Sometimes hard to tell, but we have to be getting close. Because I can see the ground texture and my shadow. There we go. So, 1 kilometer. Parachutes open successfully, and yeah, it's as simple matter as just letting this guy fall to the ground. So, guys, that's the first episode, basically. I hope you enjoyed watching. As always, leave a like and subscribe if you liked the episode and want to see more. I'm Mike Braedley. This has been Kerbal Space Program. I will see you next time.